All right, so the company that created Pokemon Go, Niantic, discloses plans to create a large geospatial model and artificial intelligence tool that would assist machines in navigating and comprehending the real world. Long story short, they use their users as Google Maps workers. You know how you see those guys out there taking the pictures and whatnot? They use Pokemon Go, the data that they receive from that, to get data on different parts of the globe. So what they would do is they would put like Pokemon gyms and Pokeballs and special items and crazy raids in places where they didn't have enough geographical data. So they really got free labor out of anybody who's been playing Pokemon Go since it dropped in 2016. I'm going to let this brother explain it because he explains it a little bit better than I can, and we'll be right back.
So Pokemon Go was a scam. Niantic just announced that they have been taking the data from Pokemon Go and using it to build one of the largest geo models for navigation ever. And so basically all the people who've been playing Pokemon Go over the years have been free geo navigators. And they would, when they wanted something to be geolocated or pictures of an area to be taken, they would put Pokemon in those areas so people would go out there and take the pictures and navigate the areas, all while being tracked by their GPS navigation devices. That's crazy. That's thinking 100 steps ahead. Creating a game to make people go and do your geo tracking for you so that you can create a mapping service to sell. And they were also making money off the Pokemon game because they were selling people the Pokeballs and the items and the fashion stuff and that's crazy. I understand this is why these people are millionaires, billionaires. These are why these people run companies. Just the forethought of 10 years ago to say, we don't want to pay a bunch of people to go geo-navigate, but if we create a game that makes them go do the work for us, they'll pay us to work for us.
So there you have it. Yeah, nasty work, man. Nasty work, man. I even played Pokemon Go before. I remember I should have a video. I'll play it here if I find it. So I don't know what people are trying to catch right now, but like there's like 1 million people out here playing Pokemon Go, getting ready to get hit by a car, running over people. Like this is real right now. This is serious right now. I'm trying to document this. All these people running, playing Pokemon Go. I want to see if I can stop somebody and ask them what Pokemon they're running for. Ah, damn. So I don't know what people are trying to catch right now. Of back in like I think 2016, people were just running down the street in the middle of Manhattan. I live in New York. I lived in New York my whole life. People just running down the street, cutting in between lights, stopping traffic because there was a raid. I don't know if it was like a Mewtwo raid or some rare Pokemon raid, and people were just running down the block like mob of people. It was insane work. Like, it was fun. I played it a few times, but I never spent no money on it. So, yeah, it's just crazy to see that they really sat there and had people work for them, paid to work for them for free to make their geo model greater. Now, in this video from this brother, I saw in the comments section a game called Ingress. People kept bringing up Ingress. Oh, I bet he doesn't know about Ingress. Wait till he finds out about Ingress. Ingress. So I'm like, what the hell is an Ingress? So Ingress is a game that came out in 2014. 2013, December 14th, 2013. And it's a game where you have to capture these portals.
You want to capture portals for your team, and there are 2 teams in Ingress.
Blue for resistance, green for enlightened.
Both factions are competing to control the portals. At any given time, a portal may be controlled by one of the 2 factions, or it may be neutral.
Neutral portals are gray. I want to turn them blue, the color resistance. Other players On the other faction are looking to turn them green, the color of the Enlightened.
It's basically like capture the flag. Like you go to a portal, you hack the portal, you capture the portal. Now it's either going to be a neutral portal, it's either going to be a portal owned by your team or a portal owned by another team. Within the portal, there are like 8 ports on each portal. So whoever controls the most ports on the portal controls the portal. So it's like you got to battle against other teams. If you find a neutral one, you just grab it for your team. And it's kind of reminds me of Pokemon Go, like a skeleton version of Pokemon Go. I'm gonna have some stuff playing in the background so you can see how it goes. And that's it's crazy. So they've been planning this out for a long time. They even had in-app purchases in the Ingress game. It was free to play at first. Well, no, it was free to play, period. But then, they added the in-app purchases and things of that nature. It was also for Android and iOS, and people were playing it. People were playing it, and people were hacking them portals and going crazy. It's crazy that I never even heard about this, but I didn't hear about anything until Pokemon Go came out. So it's interesting. They've had this plan long time ago. So like homie said in the video, just the foresight to just think like, yo, we're gonna create this app. We're gonna have people do the groundwork for us, so we don't spend no money, but we making money in the process. Crazy. I mean, you could say it's a fair trade-off. Some might say that it's a slap in the face to people because you're tricking them into working for you. But I mean, if you look at the user agreements, which people usually don't, if you look at the user agreements, I'm pretty sure it says in there this data can and will be used for further progress, for further projects of Niantic Corporation, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's in the user agreement, which people never read. So, I mean, I hate to say it, I hate to lean with the $1 million company, but it's on the consumer there, as far as I'm concerned. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this little story real quick. It just caught my attention, so I wanted to just talk about it briefly. What do you guys think about it? Do you think it's a ripoff? Do you think that it's the consumer's fault? Because Pokemon Go was and still kind of is like pretty big. People, I hear some certain celebrities talking about still playing it. I know friends that talk about still playing it. Like, what do you guys think? Like, is it a win-win situation? The customer gets a free to play game with the option to purchase stuff to make the gameplay easier, or is the company being sleazy for not disclosing it, which they probably did in the user agreement? What do you think? Let me know. But I'm babbling. So y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. All right. So y'all already know the vibes. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's your boy JusticeXFalls, and we out.